Welcome to Houston Sports Show. Here are your hosts, Lauren Leal and Rachael von Oranje.
Welcome into Houston Sports Show. The crew is back. I'm Lauren Leal.
I'm Rachael von Oranje.
And he's Jerome Solomon.
Oh, whoa, Lauren, that is not Jerome.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Surprise! What gave it away? The hair?
No, definitely not, but yeah.
Our funny man, Barry Laminack, apparently is in the house filling in for Jerome. He wasn't even here last week. Barry, where have you been?
Out actually doing things as opposed to sitting in the house for a year and a half. So it's good to be out. My legs are as big around as popsicle sticks, so I need to get this exercise in. Hey, speaking of lipstick on a pig, guys, I got a question for you. I saw the news about this new Texans locker room. How you feeling about this? We good with this? Is this the best we get this year?
I think it's pretty good. I mean, we saw what the University of Houston, their locker rooms did with the baseball, a year or two ago? So for a professional franchise, for Cal McNair to be doing this for his team, I thought it was a major upgrade.
Ooh, Lauren, you are far more optimistic and cheery about things than I am.
Always.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when a man has really messed up in his relationship and he goes and buys a big expensive ring or some jewelry or a new Louis bag for his girl and presents it to her like, baby, take me back. I'm not all that bad, right?
Now,
that's what this is.
I see your point. But okay, you're saying when the boyfriend or the guy, whoever it is, messed up, what did they do to mess up to get the locker?
He's completely Barry, Lauren just asked me, what did Cal McNair do to mess up the Texans franchise? Is this a real question?
Look, it's obvious that the answer is exist as the owner of the franchise. Nothing good has happened yet except these locker rooms. We're on the way, folks. Super Bowl, baby. Okay.
Yeah, because that's where locker rooms lead. You know what? I'm just going to leave it alone, Lauren. I know that the Texans are near and dear to your heart, and I don't want to offend anybody today. I'm not choosing violence this evening.
Okay, on that note, we're going to continue, and maybe we'll pick up some more Texans talk here in Real or Fake.
It's time for Real or Fake.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Here are Lauren and Rachael.
All right, Lauren, this first Real or Fake is for you. Cal McNair really means it when he says he cares about the players on the Houston Texans.
Picking it right back up there. Like Rachael said, I'm the optimistic person, right? I want to say, yes, he does care about them. He's just too, it's a little naive to do the things that he's doing to show it.
What Lauren's trying to say here is that Cal McNair isn't the brightest crayon in the box, and he completely misinterpreted it when us in the media all said the Texans have locker room issues. He took it very literally. Yeah, that's what she was trying to say, I think.
I think you guys are missing the end of the sentence. Cal McNair cares about the players making him a lot of money. That's
Every owner, yes.
Cha-ching.
All right, Real or Fake, question number 2. Rachael, this one's for you. The Buffalo Bills will be the Austin Bills.
Fake. This is all just for show. They're trying to get the taxpayers' money to cover the cost of a new stadium. Houston, this kind of hits us personally, right? You remember them Oilers? Yeah, I do. Barely, though, because I was little. But no, I don't believe that the Bills are going to end up doing if they move at all, they're not going to Austin, okay? I'm sorry, Austin. I'm sorry, Texas. You're not getting another team. I'll tell you two people who aren't going to let that happen. Jerry Jones and Cal McNair. Ain't happening. If another city gets a team, it's probably going to be like Mexico City. I hear Germany wants a team now. Oh, there's London. Yeah, they've been in the mix for a minute. Yeah, they're trying to go international. No, this is fake.
I don't know. I could see it being real, though. Austin has gotten a lot of hype about their their soccer team out in Austin. Here in Houston, it's the Dynamo. So I don't know. I could see them adding another franchise, but it would be the third one in Texas. So
not happening.
Yeah, who would want to move from Buffalo to Austin?
Everybody.
We didn't say who would want to. I'm telling you, ain't gonna
including
happen.
an entire football team. All right, third Real or Fake. This is for you, Lauren. Is this idea the key to making the Eagles great again?
why is Kobayashi so good at eating hot dogs? Well, the detail and the fundamentals that he puts into it, and you're laughing at, so he has to have the right temperature water to dunk the thing. He's got to break the hot dog perfectly in half. And like, so my point on that is like, yeah, we're all seeing this, we're all watching. It's like, what's the point of that? If you want to be the best in the world at what you do, right, on the football field, it comes down to the little things.
Okay, let's break this down, all right? I know he's technically talking about the technicalities. Every little thing matters that you practice. It's going to go into your play. But why the heck would you talk about eating hot dogs compared to what you're doing on the field? Are you kidding me? There is no athleticism there. Are his players going to try to shove as many hot dogs in their mouth as they can? Like, what?
Yep. That's exactly what the
Is
Eagles
that what
do.
you're taking that away from this?
Look, Philadelphia, if you're watching right now, trust the process, okay? This is your new head coach. And the worst thing is that it's been implied that he showed them videos of this hot dog eater champion guy who challenges a bear to a hot dog eating contest, but at the end of the video, he loses. And the only thing I know about Kobayashi is that he lost every time he faced Joey Chestnut. So this is how you're teaching the Eagles how to win? Ooh, we are in for a good season. NFC, at least staying true to the name.
Exactly. What a better team would this happen to than the Eagles, that the coach would be telling their team to do this?
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, no time in history has anyone ever said, you know what would make us great? Hot dogs.
We are just getting it cranked up here on Houston Sports Show. Up next, our funny man is back. That's right, Barry on Sports. Barry Laminack will bring the jokes as always.
And of course, the juice. Stay right there. We're going to talk Cowboys, Texans. Who's going to end up better with some futures bets?
And of course, I will bring you the real deal on NBA free agency. What is going on out there? You don't want to miss it. All coming up on Houston Sports Show.
More Houston Sports Show after these messages.
See towering prehistoric beasts and their modern-day descendants only at the Houston Zoo. Tickets online at houstonzoo.org.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
See towering prehistoric beasts and their modern-day descendants only at the Houston Zoo. Tickets online at houstonzoo.org.
All right, coming up next on the show, Barry on Sports, our resident funny man. This guy is hilarious. He's handsome. He's so funny. Everyone loves this dude. It's like when you meet this guy, you're just like, I don't know. I'm Barry Laminack, and this is what happened in sports this week. Let's start in the NFL, where the Buffalo Bills are saying they may leave for Austin unless they get a $1 billion new stadium. And to figure out how much this works out to per Super Bowl, you divide $1 billion by 0, and then this sounds like a terrible idea. When asked for comment on the situation, Austin city leaders said, hey, we don't respond well to threats, Buffalo. Odell Beckham Jr. spent almost $2 million having diamonds placed on his teeth in the back of his mouth. And just like the Browns, Beckham spent a ton of money for results no one can see. And that is still not the biggest waste of $2 million in the NFL. Giants coach Joe Judge yelled angrily at his team during practice after a huge brawl broke out. Wow, even the Giants hate the Giants. The coaches were furious after telling players to save it for after we missed the playoffs. The brawl was described as typical for the Giants, loud and confusing, which ended without a Giants win. Nick Bosa's Instagram model girlfriend deleted her Twitter account after old tweets surfaced of her using the N-word. And the N-word, and the N-word, and she said it a lot. Apparently, she used to focus on her outward appearance, but now it's more inward. In new footage from Saints training camp, Jameis Winston was seen struggling with the team's tackle machine. You should see him against a revolving door. From the world of the NBA, during an Usher concert, LeBron James shoved a fan who was trying to get a picture with him. And once again, James getting away with the push-off. James better be careful, or the next thing receding in his life will be his fan base. While the Lakers acquired some big-name free agents this week, including Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard, it has also made them the oldest roster in NBA history. Each player will now be paid in money stuffed in a Hallmark card. The team is also changing their name to the LAARP Lakers. In MLB news, a Dodgers fan handed out anti-Astros chant instructions for the Astros in their first game in LA since the cheating scandal. And that's right, folks. Dodgers fans need step-by-step instructions on how to boo. In other sports news, Nick Saban just received a new contract for 6 years and $85 million, and that's just the number of tantrums they expect him to throw. The new deal will be finalized as soon as they can find someone in Alabama who can count that high. And finally, a fighter in Poland participated in a 1-on-3 MMA fight where he was immediately taken down and punched until the referee had to step in and stop the fight. And I think this clearly illustrates why people shouldn't lie on their resumes. That one guy had more confidence than the Cowboys during preseason, but ended up with the same results. A butt whooping. I'm Barry Laminack. That's not what happened in sports this week.
Now it's time for The Juice with Game Day OJ, aka Put Your Money Where Rachel's Mouth Is.
August, our favorite month to prematurely act like it's fall, prematurely bust out the pumpkin spice lattes and Ugg boots despite 100-degree temperatures, and don't be surprised when you see premature Halloween decor at the store. And for the fans, August means premature football betting, or in the case of silly Dodgers fans, premature evacuation from the stadium when the Astros are in town. Sure, the regular season doesn't start for a while, and injuries will certainly derail premature fantasy drafts and futures, but we can't help it. We've been thirsting for football since February, and Texans fans, well, been thirsting for football since 2002. So let's indulge in some of my favorite Texas NFL futures. Here's the juice. Let's just rip off the Band-Aid right now, get it out of the way. I'm taking the Texans to win no more than 4 games at 10-13 odds. It really pains me to say that because I truly do want good things for our city. But if they only won 4 games last year with Deshaun having a career season, how are they going to win more without him? At least winning money on this bet and, maybe a first overall draft pick would help ease our pain, right? Now, on to the Dallas Cowboys. I got Dak Prescott, passing yard leader at plus 600. Look, Dak's coming back to a stacked receiving core with the added luxury of opposing defenses still having to respect the run. Plus, Dan Quinn's the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator now, which means they're gonna blow leads and they're gonna play from behind often. Throw it all together, and we have the perfect recipe for a Prescott passing yard leader, which is, by the way, exactly where he was headed last year before having to prematurely exit. See what I did there? Comeback player of the year is my next bet. I got Dak Prescott again at plus 115. Speaking of premature exits, Joey Burrow is definitely a threat to take this award from him. But Burrow played 10 games last season. How much of a comeback is that? Dak, he played in only 5 games and very publicly went through some really tough times last year. Plus, the image of his twisted ankle is still ingrained in our brains. Plus, Dak's in a great situation to lead the league in passing yards, right? Yeah, I'll just go ahead and copyright the nickname now. Comeback Dak. And that's the juice. All right, stay right there. When we come back,
Viralicious. We love this segment. A cat, a Yankee on the loose. Who's better at running here? And later on,
Lauren's gonna give you the real deal on NBA free agency frenzy.
all coming up on Houston Sports Show.
More Houston Sports Show after these messages.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT4 Luxury Collection for only $369 a month, or the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month, or the new 2021 XT6 Luxury Collection for only $509 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
At Smart Financial, we're about people, not profits. That's because we're locally operated by our member owners, and that makes all the difference. We are first-time home buyers. We are car buyers. We are dreamers. We are family. We are you. We are Smart Financial. No matter who you are or what you do, Smart Financial is here for you.
If it's hot and happening, it's viralicious.
Welcome into one of the funniest parts of the show, or at least I think so. We find these trending videos, of course, on social media. This one, Rachel, I gotta ask you, what is going on at this local Walmart? Wobble, baby. But how many?
You have no words.
I have no words. There are so many questions here. You see these pants. You see this guy almost run into the camera, basically. And
whose idea was this?
In the middle of the day when people are shopping?
Yeah, it's like a Tuesday afternoon and all the soccer moms. Somebody at Walmart thought to themselves, oh my gosh, what a great idea. This will get the soccer moms lit. Everybody's gonna come to our store. All right, Lauren, we see it every year at all the sports facilities. An invader streaks onto the field. However, it's not a human invader. Check it out. This is at the Yankees game.
Meow! I love it! You know I'm a cat person.
Oh yeah, you are.
I got a little cat at home. He's my boy. So yes, I feel so sorry for this little boy. I mean, he's running for his life.
He is running for his life. My first thought is that ain't nobody else on the Yankees got that much agility, that good at running the bases, that fast. I mean, look at the height this cat gets. Like, maybe the Texans should go hit up his agent and sign him or something.
I mean, hey, they couldn't be in the wrong there. But I'm not too big on hating on people, but sorry, the Yankees, this cat's got something on you. Okay, Rachel, check out this next video I found. So basically, you see this lawnmower going by itself. No, in fact, it is connected to a rope. And I just gotta ask, is this genius, futuristic, or is it just plain lazy?
Lauren, it's certainly not futuristic. I mean, that's a stick in the ground with a rope tied up to a lawnmower. Is it ingenuity? Is it great engineering? Absolutely. I mean, where I grew up, this is called working smarter, not harder. All right, Lauren, now we've seen similar scenarios on our show before, right here on this segment. Of course, somebody throwing out the first pitch, but this young lady is very talented. Check it out.
Okay, all right, let's see it. Whoa!
Watch her land.
Definitely juked the crowd. Like, I'm gonna throw it. Just kidding, let me throw it back into a split and hi-ya.
How embarrassing for all these dudes, like 50 Cent, for example, who just can't stand on the mound and make a pitch. She throws it to home plate fairly well. Now, I just got one question. You got a gym background.
You
think you could top her?
Top her?
You think you could do
I
that?
feel like I'd say, like, Phillip Rivers right now. I think I could get back into it, but give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. I got to go to the gym and practice.
She's got to warm up
It's been a
little
while.
bit.
I got to warm up.
Now it's time for The Real Deal with Lauren Leal.
NBA free agency. More like frenzy going on. It began this week with 55 signings that included trades on the first day. Yep, teams were sealing deals and making negotiations starting Monday, and it has not stopped. Out in LA, we talk about the Lakers being too old with the oldest starting lineup in the sport and perhaps oldest roster in NBA history. Dwight Howard, Trevor Ariza, Wayne Ellington, and Kent Bazemore agreed to 1 year, $2.6 million veterans minimum contracts on the first day of free agency. But the Lakers' big splash was last week with the trade for triple-double star Russell Westbrook. LeBron James is the longest tenured Laker. He's been with the team for only 3 seasons. So who calls the shots there? I think you know. Okay, enough purple and gold. We can't forget about the reigning three-point drainer, Steph Curry, who will be with the Golden State Warriors for another 4 seasons, thanks to a $250 million extension. Sheesh, these don't stop. Did Chris Paul prove himself in Arizona? Dang right he did. He turned that squad into legit contenders. So yes, CP3 agreed to a 4-year extension, making up to $120 million. I mean, goodness, have we ever witnessed superstar contracts and trades so quick once free agency period begins? Okay, I just listed a bunch of superstars and big numbers. Why, you ask? Where am I standing? Houston! Rockets, where are you? Jalen Green, Alperen Şengün, Usman Garuba, and Josh Christopher were drafted. Let's hope these guys produce. But where is the veteran presence? Eric Gordon, John Wall, Derek House Jr.? Let's start thinking bigger Rockets. Or wait, is Rafael Stone and Tillman Fertitta onto something? The future is now. LeBron, Steph, CP3, Russell Westbrook. How old are those guys? Houston, youth is on your side. Hey, we are not done here on Houston Sports Show. When we come back, this is a topic you do not want to miss. Stay right there. Hey, you enjoy Houston Sports Show on TV? Well, get a kick out of Houston Sports Show on the radio. Check us out every Sunday morning at ESPN 97.5.
More Houston Sports Show after these messages.
Confidence comes standard with a certified pre-owned Cadillac from Ron Carter Cadillac, your only Houston area Cadillac to your door dealer. Get 2.9% APR for 72 months on Houston's largest certified pre-owned Cadillac inventory, with the assurance of a 172-point inspection, meticulous reconditioning by master Cadillac technicians, and a total 5-year limited warranty with unlimited miles.
Shop smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
When crisis hits Houston, we come together. In spirit, in action. It's not the first time, but each time, the Houston Chronicle delivers coverage you can count on. From downtown to the Woodlands, to Baytown, to Katy, to Sugar Land. We stand with you. Together, we are strong. We are Houston.
Hey, welcome back to the show. Hope you enjoyed it. I gotta say, being able to sit in this chair was a real honor. I mean, it's not standing on a podium, winning a gold, silver, or bronze. It was more like winning an aluminum medal, but this was really great for me. I do feel like we had a slightly better, although maybe not a whole lot better performance than the men's 4x100 meter relay. A couple of these handoffs were pretty bad, but all in all, we didn't embarrass ourselves. Did we, ladies?
I mean, Barry, come on now. Low blow here. 100, 200, 400, I know. They were supposed to win gold. Didn't walk away with any of them in track and field. But the Olympics, we learned a lot. I mean, we learned with Simone Biles, mental health. We learned Caleb Dressel and Katie Ledecky are amazing at what they do. I mean, they racked up the golds for the U.S. What were your takeaways from the Olympics?
Well, you're talking about all the amazing women Olympians. We also have the soccer, women's soccer, they got the bronze, and then of course women's basketball dominating as they always do. All I'm taking away from this is that women are better than men. Sorry, Barry.
Wow. My favorite thing about these Olympics is how Russia wasn't allowed to compete as Russia, so they went as the Russia Olympic Committee. Like we didn't know it was Russia every time Russia won. But I'm not angry.
This is The Rock.
And that is why he got the aluminum trophy. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks so much for filling in for Jerome Solomon, Barry Laminack. We appreciated having you here with us tonight. I'm Lauren Leal. She's Rachael Oranje. We will see you next week right here on Houston Sports Show.
You're watching Houston Sports Show on CW39 Houston.
Experience the pinnacle of performance at Ron Carter Cadillac. Drive the new 2021 Cadillac XT4 Luxury Collection for only $369 a month, or the new 2021 Cadillac XT5 Luxury Collection for only $449 a month, or the new 2021 XT6 Luxury Collection for only $509 a month, all for 39 months lease with just $1 down. Gulf Freeway, just 2 minutes south of the Beltway.
Smarter when you shop Ron Carter. RonCarterCadillac.com.
We are new beginnings. We are first-time home buyers. We are family. We are Smart Financial. Whether buying a new home or refinancing, we offer easy shopping for the best loan programs and rates available, and convenient online tools to help you make a smart choice. No matter who you are or what you do, Smart Financial has the right home loan for you. We are dreams come true. We are Smart Financial.